What's happening? Yes, people, what's going on? As you can see, I'm very, very tired. We're in the midst of moving, and it's just been non-stop work. So I've took a couple of days off work. I just want to say big thank you to everyone who tuned in last night to watch Tony Roach's podcast. It is now available on the Central Club podcast. You can make your own mind up, guys. You know, a lot of people are siding with Tony Roach. Other people are saying he was just as bad. But the bottom line is what South Wales Police have done to get rid of him and to other people. And obviously in the podcast, you see the CCTV footage of that innocent man who got basically assaulted by the 3 officers. It's shocking. And this is what's happening in not just South Wales, but the whole of the country, you know, the whole of the UK. Absolutely shocking. But yeah, it's done really well. We've hit like 3,000 views in less than 24 hours. Like, that's good. That's good, you know. So thank you for all who tuned in. And I just want to say I'm proud of what we do. I'm proud of the guests we get. You will never, ever predict who's next. We're not a one-trick pony. We're not a podcast who just talks about negative shit. We're not a podcast that's, you know, talking about crime every week. And we're not a podcast, you know, you have to be hard and you have to have been to prison to come on the podcast. It's absolutely ridiculous, you know. But I got to admit, I am a big fan of true crime. I'm a big fan of, you know, the truth, basically. Not just true crime, but the truth. But, you know, with the life I've lived in and out of prison, I have got, obviously, a soft spot for it. But yeah, doing really well. And I got some massive guests booked in. Got off the phone to Craig Bellamy this morning. Doing really well. We had a great chat. Shout out to Craig. Got a massive guest lined up in the next couple of weeks. And the Central Club will be hitting the road for the first time. New year, new strategy. Do you know what I mean? When I say year, I mean a year anniversary with the Central Club. Obviously, it's not a new year. Rest in peace, Doc Cotton. Very, very sad. You know, she was a trooper there, weren't she? And I just want to say, before I end this, like, people, you all got brains on you, yeah? I know some of you don't like to use it, but don't be fooled by these YouTubers. There's a lot of people who got platforms who just shouldn't have a platform at all. People think because they got a couple thousand subscribers that they're something special, that everything they say and do is right. None of them admit their wrongs. And people will blatantly lie. They think because they're behind a phone screen, they lie. They actually blatantly lie to their own subscribers and followers. They must think you're that stupid for them to be able to believe these white lies. I'm not saying no names, but, you know, there's a few out there who just talk utter shit. And people believe their lies, like scammers, proper scammers. Do you know what I mean? And they make out they're doing things for good reasons. I don't really want to get into it much. There is one thing I would like to say briefly on this. I was going to do a video the other day about it, but I didn't bother. But obviously I done a live last night with the Central Club. But the live before that, which I done last week, me and Clara, I've noticed that I've got into some sort of habit where I'll speak to everyone. I won't ignore a comment. I'll try not to ignore a comment. Sometimes, you know, I'll be way behind the comments and people will just fuck off because I haven't answered their comment quick enough. But I'll try and get through them all. And I'm an open book, you know. I'm open and honest, and I'll give you my honest answer about whatever you ask. And I was getting a lot of people ask questions, YouTube related, about other people. And of course I've got my own opinion. And of course, you know, we've got opinions on everyone. I was getting stuck in the rut where I was talking too much about people who are irrelevant to me. They're not on my wavelength. They're not on my path. Hello, Frankie. Here's little Frankie. But yeah, I just realised that, like, I was giving my energy to something I shouldn't. And I'm very, very sorry to the people who support the Central Club, who support Cullen Mace, the YouTube channel, and, you know, follow my journey. A lot of people shouldn't be coming on, especially the ones who expect the positivity, you know, just talking real life stuff. They shouldn't be, hello, they shouldn't be tuned in to listen to negativity like that. So I promise you guys, you won't hear no more after this video. Anyone ever asks me about a certain person, I'm just gonna say, yeah, nice guy. You know, everyone knows my opinions on most of these people, but I don't need to keep voicing it. I'm gonna try and be as positive as I can. I will never make views or get big off controversy. I won't be calling anyone out. So yeah, I hope everyone's well. I'm gonna leave you with that. Make sure you tune in to Tony Roach's podcast. This weekend is the 50th episode. We're nearly on 50 episodes. So I'll see you all soon, alright? Stay safe, stay positive, stay central.